Lights, camera, action. In a studio where local filmmakers talk to other filmmakers about the inside world of film. Cut! That's not the script. It. We'll fix it in post. Do you wonder how films are produced and what really goes on behind the scenes? Well, stand by. Filmmakers Kevin Mumphrey, Victoria V.A. Jones, and Carson Hype Ferguson explain all the details. Right here on It, We Will Fix It in Post podcast.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whenever you're listening, I thank you for doing so. I am Kevin Mumphrey once again. This is F It, We'll Fix It in Post. I'm here with my colleagues, Victoria V.A. Jones.
What's going on?
And Carson Hype Ferguson.
Yes.
Oh, sure, we'll go with that. But so I don't know if y'all heard, but notice the MTV Movie and Music Awards have been canceled again this year.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
That's kind of a problem. That's because literally, I think I've mentioned this to 4 other people, and their response is somewhat on the ballpark of yours. Like, oh, I thought it already aired, or
Yeah.
I thought they stopped doing it altogether, which could be possible because the future of the awards is uncertain. Also, which led me go because I thought the same thing. Like, damn, not again. Okay, so it let me go. Let me think. Okay,
how many times?
this is it's 2 years in a row.
So what was what was
2020
this year? What was the reason last year?
Writer's strike.
Okay.
Because Drew Barrymore, she withdrew from it, so it ended up they had no writers to write their, do.
But wasn't it an award show that didn't have no writers and they still did it?
I think yes, I think it was the Golden Globes.
Okay.
It was one of those, and it was a lot of improv, I believe. Which I don't remember how well it did, but yeah, I think it was 1 or 2 shows that actually did it. But
interesting.
Now part of it because MTV's owned by Paramount, they just got sold,
Right?
And that acquisition. So I think that's part of it. But right now, the future of it is uncertain. So, which led me to think, okay, look at MTV, which most of us don't do it as much as we do anymore.
Unless you look at reruns, you know what I'm saying?
That's basically what MTV is.
Yeah.
Reruns of ridiculousness. God, I hate saying that word. Jersey Shore apparently has a show back on there again.
Jesus, how long? They old now, ain't they?
They grown. Like Snooki has a store here in Nashville.
Yeah, I figured she did. Yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah, so like they're grown adults now. So it's like it's kind of weird.
They were grown adults when they first got on that show.
They got kids and mortgages now. They're another type of grown now. like Jesus, y'all still doing this? Like it's just I don't know. I'm not gonna say it was cringy, but I didn't want to watch it. Let's just put it that way. So I'm like, oh, we don't really see music videos anymore.
Of course,
which that hasn't been the case for I think over 15, almost 20 years now.
Right.
So which kind of led me to think like the impact of music videos. Is it what it once was? And
it might not be on that platform. Everybody's putting stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, but even YouTube deal, it still doesn't have the same impact it used to. Like most people get more famous for gossip around them than their music.
Like, let me try to word it this way. Like, if you were an artist and making a music video to promote your album in, let's say, 95, 96, compared to today.
No, it's more popular to have your music product placed now.
Product like mean like maybe on a show
commercials, TikTok videos.
Yeah, definitely. It's weird. I don't really think of TikTok as product placement, but it is.
It's very much so.
Especially when they're doing their dances and their skits with it.
Right.
It's actually better because it comes off a little more authentic.
I wouldn't think better, but it creates a little bit more popularity to start up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it definitely.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people also they'll pay a streamer a whole bunch of money to put that song up. to do a dance to it, to make it the background music or something like that, to, you know, get their artists or hype their artists to get them more popular, to get the song played more.
Now, with that being the case, do you think because you used to shoot music videos, do you think it was just a different time ago, but would you, or even you still even kind of look at music videos?
Yeah.
Do you think that they come off? So like we grew up in a time where when we think of music videos, like for me, I think Michael Jackson, Puff Daddy, especially hip hop. I think Busta Rhymes. Like,
Right.
there's a lot of effort. There's definitely a lot of money put into them.
Right.
A lot of creativity. You can look at them and see that there's a lot of thought put into that. So when's the last time you saw a music video and thought, man, they put a lot of thought into this?
I mean, I can still look at music videos and see the thought process, you know, but a bunch of niggas behind some cars with some money in their hand. That ain't a lot of thought process, okay? I'm sorry. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, that waving guns in the air, that ain't a lot of thought process, okay?
It depends on the artist though too.
Yeah.
Like, cause certain artists you're gonna expect like more. So like you expect more from a Kendrick than you would, I don't know, Kendrick and Tyler the Creator. Even though I'm not really a fan of like a lot of his music, you expect more from their music videos than you would, just insert Lil Yachty. It's convoluted. It don't make no damn sense.
I would say I would expect more from a Lil Yachty than, let's say, Chief Keef.
Chief that came out, okay? That came out when he first started. Now, you know, he might be putting a little bit more effort into his music videos.
Probably not.
Nah, I don't think so.
Probably not.
Nah.
But I mean, you know what to expect from that type of artist. So, but if Kanye West makes a music video, or whatever, he's gonna put a whole lot more into it because he came from that era. But like, hey, even some of the dudes like the New York cats like Griselda, Benny the Butcher, they got like the old school feel, but they're like younger. What's the old boy? The dude to be doing stuff with Jadakiss and Nas. Like tall, light skinned dude. You know what I'm talking about? Like people like him or whatever, they still got love for the artistry or whatever, and they realize that. Was it R&B, Bryson Tiller, you get a little bit more. I mean, it's not like nothing crazy. Janine Aiko, you get something from her. I'm trying to think. There's a bunch of artists or whatever that actually put something in, but like now they got to be careful with the budgets. They ain't putting like them crazy heavy hitter budgets in there. But for what they
like
do,
Busta Rhymes, Janet Jackson budget, you ain't getting that no more.
No, like cause was it that Busta Rhymes Janet Jackson joint where they did the what Gonna Make It?
Yeah,
like that was a Hype Williams joint.
Yeah,
but he was getting those big budgets.
Yeah, I mean, because they could afford to do it because people were making money on music. I mean, what are you doing now? Like a lot of artists get caught up in that whole like gotta do what everybody else doing trap. And it's like just for streaming. You know how many streams you gotta get just to make a couple dollars. That's why them cats be like, they don't be messing with that stuff, man. They be like, all right, I use music like to get my name out there, and then I'm gonna go to a reality TV show.
Yeah.
So I'm looking up this list of like most expensive music videos. Of course, number one is Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson.
Yeah, Scream broke the record.
I did not realize it was that. So I thought it was Busta Rhymes was number one.
No,
but no, 7 million.
No, because even though that music video was expensive, there's a lot more Michael Jackson music videos that were expensive.
Yeah,
even They Don't Care About Us was like up there.
Yeah,
and that was honestly that was all practical.
Most of this list is Michael Jackson.
Because like what is it? They Don't Care About Us. They did two versions. They did one in the jail,
right.
Which for whatever reason I can't even hardly find that even on the internet anymore. And they got the one where you went to Brazil.
You know what? See, that's the one I saw.
Yeah, but you had two different versions.
See, I never saw. I
both of
never
them had Brazil in them. Like one of
never
them,
saw the second one.
it just had less of Brazil in it.
About that. Like, because I want to say the prison one came out first, didn't it?
Yeah, but it still had Brazil in both of them though. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't know that.
Cause like the whole time, the part where he comes out with the little kids and doing that's in both of those videos.
All right.
I'm just stating the fact.
No, I'm not denying the fact. I'm just saying.
I'm just
I'm like,
saying.
okay, I take your word for it. Okay, all right. Hey, look, see,
you like to give me a hard time.
No, I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm just like, okay, as like, but you're used to me giving you like more resistance.
I was waiting on it.
But I'm not giving you any resistance.
I was waiting on it.
Like, man, yo, yeah, like, hey, put your trauma back inside. We don't need none of that right now, Kevin.
So I get number two. Number two is, which I don't even remember this video. Die Another Day, Madonna.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Long time ago.
It being like a big budget movie though.
I don't even think I've watched that whole music video. I've heard the song a bunch of times, but I don't think I've watched that whole music video.
Number three, Express Yourself, Madonna. I didn't realize Madonna was throwing. They was like, I mean, she was huge at the time.
They had them budgets, man, back in the day.
Yeah, you gotta look at it.
Guns N' Roses, number four.
Wait, which one?
What song?
Estranged. 5 million. Black or White, Michael Jackson, 4 million. Cartoon Heroes by Aqua, 2003 million. Yeah, Rolling by Limp Bizkit was number 7.
I was like, that didn't look like expensive music video. I'm just saying.
Really, unless you know
they had 3 different versions of it too, I think.
That's probably why. Because that
yeah, but it was like the other 2 were remixes.
Still right reading it like for real.
The other 2 were like remixes.
Like I knew the Victory video with Puff Daddy, Biggie, Busta Rhymes. Like I knew that one because they even promoted it. The fact that they spent so much money on it.
The sun never shine forever.
As long as you here, 2.7.
Might as well shine together. Business before pleasure.
The sun ain't shining now.
Hey, don't do it better. Damn right.
The sun ain't shining now, huh? Is it? Is the sun shining now?
Hey, the sun will shine
on that.
Look, the sun will even shine on the dogs behind. So you just know that.
The dogs behind ain't in prison right now. The dogs behind is freer than Diddy right
now. Yeah, talking about some I ain't gonna say it. Take that.
And this is crazy. The Busta Rhymes Janet Jackson is number 10 with 2.4 million.
Well, you were looking at hip hop and R&B. So you have to put in pop.
If I put and you're right. So in hip hop now, are we counting "Rollin'" by Limp Bizkit as hip hop ish?
No,
we're not. Okay, then in that case,
it can be pop, but it's not. Like even when they do the remix with the rap on it, it's more pop than anything.
Then it's the highest grossing hip hop music video. Just I didn't even think Madonna, but my goodness,
yeah, yo, and the thing is, like I said, you were looking at like hip hop and R&B,
and that well, there's no R&B on this list.
You
probably got to do a top 50 list to get into R&B.
But what music video in R&B would you think that's like the highest?
Honestly, it'd probably be another Puff Daddy song, like Jagged Edge or something like that. Something with some helicopters in it. I mean, cause like honestly, R&B dudes they laying on the beach or whatever.
I would think like maybe Boyz II Men, like some of their music videos.
Even then, for the time period, it was like a lot of practicals.
But like water Runs Dry. Whenever they were in the desert, they had the helicopters and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it was still practical, and the helicopter scenes weren't that much. I mean, I know it's helicopters, but like they had to be more extravagant on the the hip hop side,
right?
Like, case in point, that Rough Riders anthem where they had like 10 rappers.
But I'm talking about as far as R&B. What?
Yeah, but I'm saying was it that 112 joint Dance With Me when he went over to Bad Boy, like officially or whatever? Because I think they were signed to somebody else. But 112, it was like they had that dance video, and it was like 3 scenes. It was a nightclub. It was parking lot pimping, and then it's like dude like walking like in a is like a studio environment or whatever with a chick walking around him. Super simple. Or Carl Thomas, emotional. Mother like laying on the bed.
Or
Talking about I'm emotional.
Or if
I had to let you know.
Okay, we ain't trying to play nobody. But if you think about it, maybe Tony Braxton, like some of those videos might be. I'm talking about the
that's probably on a higher end, but that was like back in the day. So anything after
and
that,
I tell you, a list for this is hard to find because they keep.
But I'm saying you're not gonna find a list that just has R&B. So that's why I was saying, in y'all's opinion,
there probably are some out there, but I mean, good luck finding one.
In y'all's opinion, what would you think was the highest gross R&B music video?
Billie Jean.
Take Michael Jackson out. Okay, just take him out. Okay, we're talking about the 112s, the Boys the Men's, the Jodeci, all those videos.
It will probably be associated with Puff because he was like extravagant and all that stuff. Like most of them, they weren't trying to spend no money if they didn't have to.
Would you think R. Kelly, like one of his videos?
No, because like I mean like the I Wish video, for example, he was like standing on a like no my bad, I Believe I Fly. Yeah. He was in the middle of a cornfield on a ladder. How much that cost?
But you have to understand.
No, I don't. Listen, I'm like looking at. Hey,
you count TLC as R&B?
Yes.
Yeah.
So okay, TLC's Unpretty video was budgeted at $60,000.
That's 60. I'm talking about. You didn't find one in millions?
No, you ain't going to.
No, look, now go back to Michael Jackson.
No, go to TLC Waterfalls. That's probably their most expensive video because it had the CGI in it where they were like doing the liquid morphine thing.
Oh, okay, yep, it's 1.9 million.
Okay, that's in the millions. So I'll give it that.
So okay, we got that,
but Janet Jackson is pop mostly. She's not R&B though.
No, but she's an R&B artist. She's both.
Kind of like how Chris Brown gets into that R&B pop lane.
Yeah, but think about this though. Pop is just popular. And it's like, like even though you want to like categorize it differently, they may be in this lane and then just go over to pop. Kind of like there could be a rapper be pop. I mean, like Drake is really pop. If you really think about it. I mean, like he'll do like the R&B like emo shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's really like a popular artist.
We ain't gonna speak on Drake right now.
Why not?
Yeah.
He spends money on his videos.
Yeah. And in fact, Kanye West like threw all might as well burnt all that money on that Best I Ever Had because he directed that joint. That was terrible.
Okay. When I get R&B,
it's a terrible video
and money that does not. The first artist that is not a Jackson is Cisco.
Thong.
Okay, I'll give you that.
7 million.
I'll give you that. Was it the Thong song?
Yeah, of course it was the Thong song.
Okay, I'll give it that.
I mean, because like honestly, like that. I
didn't think of this.
That was him on his own.
Yeah.
I mean, because like everything else is Drew Hill. Like that sleeping in my bed joint.
Yeah.
It's like I still can't believe they made that into a dance mix. You talking about your girl cheating on you? Like why people dancing this in the club?
I saw him perform that live.
That's trash.
That's
trash.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Somebody's taking my place, and then they sped it up or whatever, and it's like on a dance beat. He's like, and then like what? I think the hit makers or whatever were in charge of that beat, or like doing the production on that joint.
I have no clue.
But it's like how you gonna be singing about like upbeat how somebody's taking your place?
It's a lot of things that don't make sense when they be making records. Okay,
so you know what?
You put it behind a good
what?
And it's just that's where it is.
The regular song is sad. It's like, yo, somebody's taking my spot. You know what I'm saying? My girls like basically moved on without like leaving me officially. Okay, all right. That makes sense. Carl Thomas emotional. You don't speed that up and put it on a beat.
No. So hello. I'm glad you brought that up.
Say hello.
The music video, because I didn't even realize this man is God, I don't think it's emotional. But it's another song he got when he's like mad.
I wish I never met you at all.
Yeah, and the girl just like said, "I'm going to stay with back with my family," and he's just so hurt about it. I'm like, wait,
how you gonna make a song about that? I'm like, hey, dog, you supposed to take that L in private. You supposed to take that L in private,
dude,
man. You don't make a song about that.
I used to bump the hell out of this song. I used to love the video, and then I was looking at it as an adult, like, wait a minute.
No, like just
this
like
is kind of weird.
No, there's a bunch of songs like that, right? Like I it's considered brainwashing. Like look at Drake's Marvin Room. I'm just saying you can do better. And it's like, and he's talking about, like I shouldn't be doing this, and he's basically drunk down his ex. And then like it's like that's a hating ass song.
See, I think we're all
that's a hating ass
song.
song.
Younger, we may have fell into that trap.
No, I didn't fall into that. I didn't fall into that.
How old were you when that song came out?
Even though, regardless, like I still ask questions. Like there was a song like that was on a DJ Clue mixtape that I would listen to all the time, but I was like, yo, this don't make no sense. Like, and then the dude's like, he's like, you can take the house, the cars, take everything, just leave your love. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna need something. So you can't take all that. I need my Xbox. I need something. I need a TV too.
Listen, we talk about that music, right? But if you go back to the 60s, 70s, in that time of era, and you go back and you listen to those lyrics of those songs too, you go back and you think, what is going on here?
Hell, go to Bill Withers. Just keep on using me until you use me up. If it feels as good getting used.
Yeah, no, y'all just talking about the song. I'm just talking about like the videos. Like a person who makes their videos, if you just look at them, they look a little crazy. LL Cool J. Like a lot of videos, he just does some stuff that I never even picked up on as a kid.
Oh, like the he she? Like that joint?
No, not even that. Now I'm just talking about like visuals.
No, but I'm saying like there's a visual with that.
Well, there's somebody that's actually look, I wouldn't have paid attention to that back then.
I was like, and then now everybody's doing exposés on all that stuff.
That's when I started.
I'm like, oh man, like, cause I remember I was like, what's he saying? And then people like, and then everybody said the wrong thing at first, and then it's like, oh, I listened to the rest. I'm like, that's weird.
So here's the thing. When I was growing up, it was just a lie like no one said. It just kind of skipped it. You almost treated it like the girl part of the song. Like the dude's just, and then they just sing the rest of it. So I never thought about it until I was an adult.
You gotta black out to listen to some of this music now. It's like, yeah, man, I can't listen to this. What is this dude talking about? Like, there's some Biggie lyrics that are very questionable.
Like Biggie always gets caught up in this stuff.
There's some very questionable Biggie lyrics. And you like,
very questionable.
You're like, wait, hold on, what? wait. What?
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not saying.
It's like I would just put it off in shock value. I mean, Eminem did that too, but it wasn't.
No, ain't no shock value. Ain't no shock value because there's no reason to say it. You're already rapping about killing people and
most rappers now.
Yeah,
you almost get kind of desensitized.
Yeah, but why are you saying anything about the woman's daddy?
Just to make you react the way you react.
That's crazy. I ain't never seen a woman being like, man, she look real good, man.
You want to finish that?
Anyways,
no, I'm saying that's where it stops. She looks really good.
Oh, that's where it stops.
I don't think about her father. I don't be like, oh man, I need to dap him up. But it wasn't dapping. It wasn't dapping.
I was like, if it was dapping him up, I don't think you would have even brought that up. Like this.
Yeah, no, but still, I'm not even taking it that far. You know what I'm saying? I ain't be like, oh man, like she's so pretty, I want to dap her father up. And this dude went further than that.
Okay,
I'm glad
but
that wasn't
I'm just saying, like you're shocked by that. Go listen to the 1950 songs where they was wild in them songs. I'm telling you, and they were more bold.
No, my favorite though is like these AI songs where they do like the 1950 style, and they be talking about they pimp hand or whatever, or like don't test me. It's like and talking about slapping people. Yo,
Oh, there's
like they got them joints. I'm talking about they bopping too.
there's a '90s R&B version of 50 Cent's PIMP.
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh,
I heard
it sounds great.
I heard
It
it.
sounds
They,
great.
they even got like a Motown version of it.
I haven't heard the Motown, but the '90s R&B sounds really good. Like I'm like, damn, you could have put Joe on this song. Like this is good. But anyway,
Oh, well, there you go. Since you said Joe Stutter, they had it because that was with a movie budget. Because they did the music video twice. He did it for his joint, and he did it for the movie. Was it Martin Lawrence? Is it Martin Lawrence film?
he did 2 videos.
Yeah, he did 2 videos. He did one for his record, and he did a re-release because he did a different version on the soundtrack. It's the one where Mystical was on the remix. What you lying there for? Watch yourself. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, my ass. Oh man,
It may have been. I can't.
That joint go off though.
I don't see a budget for it, but
they were in the desert in like a abandoned gas station, so it probably didn't cost that much. But like trucking all that equipment out there had to cost something.
And I mean, it'd probably be, yeah. I like it. It wasn't gonna be like it's Joe at the end of the day.
Yeah, but it was Joe and Mystical, and it was like Mystical like right before he went to jail the second time.
I obviously which time, but you know, thank you for the clarification. I mean, still could have. Still wouldn't be surprised if it was like 40, 50,000.
It's probably more than that. I mean, to
get
all that equipment out there though, and that's like when they had Technicranes and like all the lights, and I think it was an abandoned gas station. So you got to figure out the power situation.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I'm trying to look for it and I don't see it. It's IMDb for it. Either way, yeah, I don't see it. But let me ask y'all this: you have a favorite music video?
That's hard.
Or give me 3.
Let's see, man. I'll say Missy Elliott. I Can't Stand the Rain. One of them.
I can't believe I didn't bring up. She is. I mean, she's probably one of the greatest. When you think of when you almost think of an artist, you almost want to see their music video more than you want to see hear their music.
Right. But some artists make the song having a music video in mind.
Yep.
And that's definitely Missy.
And
Busta.
and she said that. And Busta Rhymes. So what's that Busta Rhymes song? Give Me Some More? So that music video, as far as like how it was shot, how the lenses were, how he was going, like the fisheye lens and stuff like that. So it's a different transition. I think I kind of fell in love with music videos when I saw Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes videos.
I remember when I saw it with Busta Rhymes, I couldn't stop watching, but I had no idea what the hell was going on.
Yeah,
so much was happening. Like with Missy, I don't know, it made more sense to me, or maybe more visually appealing. Where I never thought, okay, what's happening here?
but that's the thing. Like when you look at music videos, in my opinion, that's what you're supposed to be looking at. You're supposed to be looking at stuff that makes you think. You're looking at it like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next?
I do that with Missy, and maybe even at a point with Pharrell.
Yeah,
but that's kind of what Pharrell.
About Pharrell, he
Pharrell's like that with everything.
Like I was like, oh shit.
Like his videos is almost the same style of his music itself. It's like, how do you even think to put that together?
Yeah.
So to me, it's like Missy, Pharrell. Busta, I like him live more than I like his music videos.
Yeah.
Because when I think of like a live performer, live hip hop performer, and there's not like many really great live hip hop performers.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes to me is like on the top of that list.
Yeah, I can see that.
For me, it's like Pharrell, Missy, and at a time, Diddy made great videos that I would look at.
Yeah.
So that would be my top 3. Karsten, what about you?
I'm trying to look it up right now, but I was like, was it? It's like the
That's
third.
Like you're gonna go somewhere else.
It was like a concept video, basically. dude, he did the Panda remix or whatever. And he did the song about Will Smith, about how he's feeling like Will, and the video or whatever. He always
Joyner Lucas.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yes.
Like he always starts with the video in mind. He does a treatment first. I talked to his music video producer. He does the treatment first and then writes the song. So that's why it like matches up. It marries up perfect. But he did one. It's like something Copagino or something like that. It's the dude's last name. And it was
I thought you were gonna say that. I'm not.
And it was a story. He tells it backwards and then forwards, and it's from two different angles.
Because it was about like something that actually happened.
True story where the dude like had a gang initiation where he had to take the life of an innocent person, and he takes his kid with his new car off basically into an abandoned house, like it's kind of almost in the woods, and like around the Michigan area, is close to Detroit, I believe, and it's like an Italian dude and like a mixed dude or whatever. He's like black and whatever, and he rhymes from both perspectives. And that's probably my third favorite concept video ever. Cause it's like, damn man, like this dude, he told you the story backwards and then went forward, like from both angles. Like he met in the middle of both angles and then like exploded out or kind of expanded out. And it was like, yo, that joint, that was impressive. Even Mr. Rhymes was like, he heard the song and was just looking at the dude crazy. He was like, yo, this is wild, man. Like you were able to put this to a beat like this. You would think
there would be, well, maybe not to the story, but something like that would be something Busta Rhymes would do. It may not, but may not have been that. Like
I remember he let Buster hear it, and then Buster stood there like staring at him for like almost 2 minutes straight without saying nothing. He's like, "Hey, why you looking at me like that?" And he's like, "Yo, you were crazy, dog. I would have never put nothing like this together." That's like probably 3. It's probably a tie at 1 between Smooth Criminal and Scream. Cause man, like that Smooth Criminal, man, like the visual, and you've been hit by.
Okay.
And that was,
okay.
I mean,
okay.
Smooth Criminal is like a whole movie.
Oh yeah,
it was a whole movie, like
yeah. And then I'm trying to think. What is another joint like 2? What would 2 be? I mean, because there's a bunch of them. Like, there's so many videos that I really, really like the Victory, about the Benjamins.
About the Benjamins was good though.
Wu-Tang, probably Wu-Tang Triumph.
Yeah,
because it had all of them in there.
Yeah,
I bomb atomically. Socrates' philosophies, the hypotheses. Oh man, like yo, you going off, man. I was like, and everybody had their little verse. Method Man was alright. So he's on the motorcycles. Honorable mention, the one joint with Onyx and Wu-Tang, The Worst. I like the visuals.
I
of
have
that.
not seen that in
years. Yeah, like I love the visuals of that. And then like another honorable mention, because it's the spirit of the whole like hip hop thing. There was a dude like Son NY, and he had like the corner, and the whole video is him rapping on the corner, and it's just like, oh man, it was just like, I remember watching it, and it gave me the chills, because it's like it was just so true to the core of what they were doing, and it was just like straight up artistry. Then you got other ones like online joints like the Rolling 20 Deep, Rolling 30 Deep, Rolling 50 Deep, where DJ K Slay had like 50 rappers on a song.
Oh yeah,
it's like 15 minutes long, man. It's clean though. Had cats from different genres or whatever.
And somebody else that I was thinking about was Big Sean.
There you go.
His music videos. When he first came out, and those music videos, they were like you're literally telling the story. Like every single one was like cinematic. Every single one looked like it was a movie. And I was like, oh man, what's that song? I don't fuck with you. Like that music video. Yeah. You would have never thought with that song how they did that music video. It was just.
I don't even recall the music video for that one.
It's been a while since I've seen that one.
I don't know if I've seen the music video for that. I heard the song so many times, it's not even funny. I like the song. I remember I was out one time. I was just at a bar, and it's like you hear that joint, and then it's like everybody's like, oh, and it's like riding a roller coaster. You know, everybody hands go up because like you hear like the first little bit or whatever, and it signals to everybody, hey, it's about to go down.
Yeah.
And then you see how everybody reacts. Like another song like that where I've actually been in like a nighttime environment. That Nelly joint, Hot in Here, and then Lil Wayne Lollipop. I've been like, I'm talking about like when the record like pretty much breaks.
Yeah.
It might have been out for a couple days or something like that, and it's not widely known, but it's like the reaction live, seeing people react to it. Like I was in a club in Dallas or whatever, and the Hot in Here came out like maybe a week prior, and women were taking their tops off.
Yeah,
and I was like,
it's hot in there.
I was like,
So like
yo.
when I think of Hot in Here, like like when I think of the video, I think of like the lighting from that video.
I can't even remember the lighting.
Yeah,
Just the water.
it was cool. It was like how they lit it. It was like really cool.
I don't know. I just
Didn't like the sprinklers come on because it was too hot in here.
Yeah, I mean, he had to do something like that. But like in that video, I just always think of the lighting, especially as I get older and I tend to pay attention to that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's very well lit. But like, we're gonna go and wrap
sweat dripping all over
this.
Oh my god.
Sweat. What? We're gonna go wrap this thing up.
Please.
So,
please,
Carson, you have any final thoughts?
Why you over to me first?
I don't know. You seem like you was going somewhere. I just want you to finish it up.
It's funny. Like I'm just thinking about like parts of the song, whatever, because you know everything adds up. Like everything was straight though.
It was straight though.
It was.
Victoria, final thoughts?
Nope. It's hot in her.
So,
That's my final thought right there.
my final thought is I think it's funny that MTV trying to go from a music video channel, a music channel, then go from a reality TV channel, but your brand is music television. So it didn't work out. So it just when I think of that, I think of, man, sometimes you get kind of locked in by the brand you created. So you can't really do anything else with that. So it's like, I don't know what you're going to do now. But anyways, thank you all for listening and watching.
It's hot in her.
Then with my colleagues, Victoria V.A. Jones.
Yeah, man.
And Karsten Hyde Farguson. And that is a wrap.